Some constituents of Kogi Central Senatorial District have initiated a recall process against Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, citing a vote of no confidence in her representation. The recall process witnessed in Kogi local government area on Wednesday saw a large number of electorates on the queue to register their support for the recall process. The recall process is expected to take 2 days across all polling units in the 5 local governments of Kogi Central. During this time, constituents will be required to sign a petition calling for the senator's recall. However, our correspondents gathered that constituents were reportedly tricked into appending their signature after a town crier went around Oke on Tuesday inviting people for empowerment. But on getting there, they were asked to submit their voter card number in exchange for money. Our correspondent also contacted the state resident electoral commissioner Gabriel Longpet, who denied any knowledge of a recall. I'm not aware of any recall process apart from the unconfirmed reports flying about on social media. No one has contacted me about any recall in any part of the state, Longpet said. ATN recalls that Akpoti-Uduaghan is currently serving a 6-month suspension after she allegedly ran foul of Senate rules during a face-off with the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio. She subsequently accused the Senate President of alleged sexual harassment. ATN reports that a petition for recall of a lawmaker shall be presented to the chairman of a commission by representatives of the petitioners, having notified the members sought to be recalled in writing of the receipt of the petition. According to INEC regulation and guidelines for a recall, such notification shall be delivered to his or her official address, and the presiding officer of the applicable legislature will be copied and published on the commission's website. Also, the commission will ascertain that the petition is signed by more than 1/2 of the registered voters in the members' constituency, and the list of signatories to the petition shall constitute the register of petitioners for the purpose of the recall. What are your thoughts on this report?
Well, recall is part of constitutional democracy.
All right.
Where you are dissatisfied with your representative, you can initiate the process of recall. In the case of the governor, is impeachment and all that. So it's another way of removing an elected official. So it's constitutional, but they have to wait until she had encounter with the leadership of the Senate. So if you look at it, it could be a sponsored recall process because of what is going on at the National Assembly.
Right.
So it could not actually be that she has not represented her people very well, but because some persons are bent on removing her from the National Assembly because of her recent encounter with the Senate President. But for me, the recall process is constitutional. There is nothing bad in testing your popularity in terms of recalling somebody you do not have confidence in anymore. But unfortunately, INEC has said they are not aware of the process. The country is a very funny country. Where the INEC in Delta State,
in
Kogi State, have said they are not aware. But those of us in River State were aware that there is a recall process going on in Kogi State. That's the kind of intrigues you see in Nigerian political setting.
Why do you think people were being tricked to come and sign these petitions, like submitting the? I mean, a town crier moved around the town. I did listen to some of the interviews from people that were actually at the center. Many people had no idea what was going on. They had come for job empowerment scheme. They were told to bring their voters card and all of this. Why do you think that measure is being used at play, to get the recall?
That has always been the case in the Nigerian political system. Politicians control the business. They control the ordinary people at the grassroots. Now, they tell them, they know what they achieve. They keep the agenda to themselves and tell the people another thing. Now, somebody use that opportunity, talk to them, because if you tell the people come and recall, what's their benefit? What do they stand to gain if you are recalling somebody? They are not interested. They won't be interested. So the only thing to do to motivate them is to say, okay, we want to empower.
Right.
Come for empowerment. Come and fill form. Want to give you a loan. Want to pay empowerment. That's the only way you get this people. Meaning that is this thing is not coming from the people. It is vested interest. Those who want to bring down Senator Natasha by all means. These are political strategies. If the people want to recall her, the people will voluntarily say, no, we do not want you. But somebody is playing a script. You know what you want to achieve. Tell them it's empowerment. And the Chankai went round the town. And only for them to come to see that it's a different ballgame. In some cases, what they would have done is to tell them to fill the record form and give them stipend. Tell them, that's how they do. They can even make it like two forms. One, you write your account number. They target one empowerment and they ask you to sign the form. It's an unfortunate situation. That's the way. That's how politics is being played in Nigeria. That's how Senator Natasha too. She's also part of the system. She's not innocent of the whole thing. That's how politicians play on the intelligence of people to get whatever thing they want. So they are the same, and they are using the same strategy on her to kick her out of the Senate.
Thank you so much.